Watch this. What's up, baby? You remind me of the 20 letters in the alphabet.
There's 26 letters in the alphabet.
Silly me. How could I forget the U-R-A-Q-T?
Give him a bucket. Give him a bucket. He's no, hell no. That's only 25. He's still missing one. He can't count.
I'm sorry, silly me. You can get that D later.
You know what I hate? When people are like, so how's life? Are you seeing anyone? Like, define. Like, ballpark, what are we talking here? Men, women, a therapist, hallucinations, creatures from the underworld? Because, yes.
What are you in for? Vehicular manslaughter? You? I dressed up as a monster to protect a small business and 4 high schoolers and a talking dog got me arrested. What the fuck? Is that even a crime? Right?
Well, hello there, and welcome back to Cooking with Caucasians. Today we're going to make something that might help you secure a husband. Scrambled eggs. Now you should always check the expiration date. My mother's always telling me how my eggs are about to expire. Most people don't find me funny, but I cracked these eggs up. It needs some milk. And now we can beat them. Next we'll grab a pan and Jim's wife from the office. Pam! You know they're done when it's a WAP. Warm and perfect.
What? Who? Rose! Mom, it's back. It's those things you can literally do anything with. Except break them. So I can just keep playing with them. Oh my, look at all the animals. Draw. Remember all those colored pencils we got? We can get rid of them. Oh my gosh. What are you building? I can build so many better things. They won't look that bad. My name is a lot of letters. Oh my gosh. Look what we can do with all your Pepsi bottles. You do drink a lot of Pepsi, Mom. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do everything. Everyone wanna stay out.
This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
I'm the one thing in life I can control. You a Hamill fan too? I am in the boy, I am an original. You lying? Did you watch it on Disney Plus? Hamilton faces and then there's a uphill climb. Seen it twice on Broadway. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. A couple several times on Disney Plus. And I am not going away, my. It's been my camp soundtrack. I'm a general. Yeah. I'm trying to build up enough juice so I could meet the original cast, but I ain't that cool yet. I'm still working though. What's your favorite song on there? Oh, okay, go. I didn't know you were a Hamill fan. For real? Bro, that's so.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Don't drink that! Water kills you. That was close. Thanks, Garden Angel. I made it just in time. Oh, what's up, Walter? Walter. Water. This one's my bad. Learn to read!
Hey, look at that, it's 12 a.m. and I forgot to have dinner, so I guess I'll just go to bed for dinner. Tasty.
Okay, there are a lot of people alive circa right now who believe the King Arthur myth. They believe that he will one day return to claim the throne of England, and my question is, has anyone tried it yet? Has anyone shown up to Buckingham Palace with a sword and been like, thank you for keeping the seat warm, I'm here for the throne? And if not, what's stopping us? If you feasibly look like you could pull off being King Arthur, duet this video. I just want to talk.
Alright class, let's all go around in a circle and say our favorite authors.
H.P. Lovecraft. Ted Kaczynski.
J.K. Rowling. And isn't H.P. Lovecraft really racist? Isn't J.K. Rowling really transphobic? Isn't Ted Kaczynski the fucking Unabomber?
If I were a con artist, here's my bit. I find a rich man. He happens to be an author, but I already knew this. We start dating. I slowly lit on personality traits of his main character, which is crazy because according to him, I have never read it. He falls hopelessly in love with me. He can't stop thinking about me. I'm always there. We hang out a lot, except for whenever he's working. But for some reason, even when he's working, he can't get me off his mind. Oh no, my sister has fallen ill. You have a sister? Of course I do. I have to leave New York. We can't be together anymore. I have to go back to Wisconsin and take care of my family. No, please don't go. You're all I want. You're all I have. I don't know, maybe if you paid to bring her here. Anything for me. I go to pick up my sister at the airport. It's just my girlfriend in disguise. I steal his money and his cat and leave a note thanking him and sign it by his main character. Me and my girlfriend live in a cottage in the woods.
Random facts you might not have known about Washington, D.C., Part 3, the National Cathedral. During the construction of the Northwest Tower in the 1980s, architects were in need of gargoyle designs, which would serve both as decoration and to deflect rainwater from the walls. National Geographic ran a contest for potential gargoyles and accepted drawings from people all over the country. In third place was a child named Christopher Rader. His drawing of Darth Vader is now immortalized on the front of the National Cathedral.
Hiya! The person playing this audio really, really loud across the room. They want to tell you something, but they're nervous to tell you, so I'm going to tell you for them. Let's go commit arson!
Would I ever murder someone? No. Could I ever murder someone? No. Have I thought about how I'll kill my future husband someday? Absolutely yes. Angelo was a wealthy businessman. We met in a New York nightclub 5 years ago. Now, I'd rather not discuss the nature of my work there. We hit it off, and next thing I knew, I was getting married at his Michigan lake house, which would be my home for the next 5 years, until I found out he was having an affair with that skank receptionist Brenda from New York. I should have known. That night, when he came home from work, I was preparing dinner. I was wearing my red fur-lined robe. I had the gun in the pocket. I confronted him and he started shouting, saying I would never do anything to hurt you. And then I shot him. I knew what I had to do. I threw his body in the lake and then I went to get a drink. Now normally, I drink red wine, but that night, I had a glass of the strongest whiskey I could find. And I booked a flight to New York. Watch out, Brenda.
I've read something like 10 books from Percy Jackson's POV at this point, and after all that time, I'd like to think that I know the guy pretty well. Like, I have questions about him that you can only have if you know his character pretty well. Like, does he miss the shield that his brother made for him? I think about that, like, more often than I probably should. And given that knowledge, I also make some assumptions about him that I just treat as canon, and that's partly why I respect the character so much, because given all we know about Percy Jackson, at the end of The Last Olympian, when he was offered one wish for anything in the world by the gods, I know that they assumed that he would wish to become another god, but I bet the hardest thing not to wish for in that scene was a fully functioning lightsaber. I just don't know how you give that up.